OMORI REX playthrough, where I was just saying getting these bunnies for the outro music last time, so we don't need to be here. I was wrong. I forgot that we couldn't do the Orange Oasis boss till we had the ability to swim. So sorry about that. We're gonna carry on to Firefly Forest. I'm mostly gonna be quiet for a lot of it because a lot of it is quests we did do, like getting the bear back for the kid. Kid? Are they a kid? Person who wants their bear. Getting enough jokes for the person in the lake laughs and so on. So I'm gonna be probably silent through a fair bit of this. There are probably one of the things in Sweetheart's Castle that we didn't do. I know we get an achievement for killing the first sous chef, right? So there's probably an achievement for killing all of them, maybe even some kind of special boss. And there's also that, the Sprout Mole Village, which again, I've probably done a lot of the quests and I was reasonably thorough there the first time, but I think that is where the season sympathizer mole is, right? The one that asks you which season you like? Or there are a few of them that ask you. Anyway, and we got an achievement for picking winter sympathizers, so then I'm just gonna go autumn sympathizer, then spring sympathizer, then summer sympathizer, and we're gonna get achievements for all of it, and it's gonna be awesome! I'm gonna make a save file before we do it. So, Firefly Forest, Sprout Mole Village, and Sweetheart's Castle. I'm gonna try and do all of that in this episode and probably just kind of gloss over a lot of it. So I'll be cutting through ahead. Well, we gotta water some flowers. They are getting withered. That's something I gotta be really careful about. As an EX playthrough, I'm like running around between places a lot. So that many screen changes is gonna eventually wreak havoc on the flowers. I had a close call with some of them. There was one flower bed that only had like 2 left one time in this playthrough so far. That was off camera. And Hero gained a heart. And Hero gained another heart. Here's a new scene.
Do you think Basil's okay? I feel like maybe we should be more worried.
His disappearance is concerning, but it won't help anyone to get too worked up over it. We should just relax some and eat.
Basil's really trusting. He'll believe anything anyone says. What if someone tricked him into something? Or maybe he's fallen into a trap?
Calm down, Aubrey. I'm sure we'll find him. I know. Why don't you all water his flowers while he's away? I'm sure he'll be super thankful once he's back. Aubrey, come on. I don't like it when you cry. Cheer up. On the outside, Basil may seem really soft, but he's actually pretty strong on the inside. Basil can take care of himself. You should believe him a little more. You're doing a lot of twirls around for someone who's not supposed to be very happy, Aubrey.
Well, when you put it that way. Okay, I'll try to believe in Basil. Thanks, Cal.
Yeah, don't smile at me. It's creepy.
You're creepy. Huh.
Oil and water, those two. I was just popping down here because I was curious if you, because by the end, Basil's house is all like, all the trees around are withered and stuff. Oh yeah, that already started happening. Right. Neat. I was curious how early it starts, and if anything, I guess you would see the crack is going to grow in his house, isn't it? Yes, it is. The floor is sinking. Let me see. I haven't seen if we have a picnic here. Yes, there is. Yeah, let's see. There's Daisy, and then there's Neb, and then Happy, brows, nose. Wait, no, that's Daisy.
What you doing, Cal?
Nothing. Just trying to remember everyone's names.
You still don't know everyone's names? How could you?
I'm sorry, okay? I just want to have a good time. We're all having fun here, aren't we? Everyone's names are secondary. It's alright, Aubrey. Hero never remembers anyone's name either. It's probably a family trait. Hey, I've been working on that. For some it's natural, but for others it's a learned skill. We can't all have a memory like Omori's. I'm the same way. I remember names better than I remember faces, though. By the way, anything interesting happen if I return to white space at the moment? I assume not, but... Oh, hey, stab is an option already here. Oh, that's very concerning. We definitely have to try that at some point, but one surely wonders what that's about. Alright, I'm ready to go back out, guys. Interesting, that was also played on a piano instead of the chiptune it was earlier on. What's up, best friend? Did you miss me?
Hi, Omori! I'm so happy to see you!
Hey, Omori, you all ready to go? Alright, everyone, let's go find Basil. Yes, let's. Ooh, there's a face in the wall here. Let me record that in my journal as well as yoink it. Hubba my jam packets. You get the lol sword from here, which at the time I didn't know what it does. I think someone very kindly in the comments informed me that it makes Hero take less juice for skills or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but it was something like that. Like it had some hidden extra property that the game does not tell you. Dang, Bug Bunny's faster than Kel. No matter how many times I hear it, I just can't shake it that it sounds exactly like... Oh, an upside-down Spramo, huh? Sounds exactly like, Deku Link's footsteps. Deku, I know it's Deku. Or Deku, or whatever it is. All I know is Deku is wrong, but it's how I've said it over my life. I do love that everything in this place just has spider legs. The rabbits? Sure. The potted plants? Yeah, why not? Let's have a picnic here! See what kind of scenes we may see.
How are you handling your fear of spiders, hero? Not great. Breathe in. Breathe out. You're doing great, hero. Keep at it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Omori used to be scared of spiders too, but look at him now! Not even a flinch. Look how brave he's being. Wow, so brave. Yeah, so brave.
Kel had nothing to interject here. Let's see our friends smile warmly behind me. Even Hero's all right here. As long as we're with each other. You're not gonna get me before I get my railroad track. It's mine. It's mine. You can have it. It's mine. You never catch me when I hide. You might catch me when I hide. Cat ears, which do what? Not her. Oh, I didn't realize that it's somewhat. It's like partly alphabetically ordered. This. Defense 1, speed 10. Gives you cat-like reflexes. Not as good as the bunny ears, it would seem. Is there a mushroom on the ground there? Now we're about to encounter a rare bear, which I think at the moment will pose basically no threat to us. Present. Hello. Have at ye, bear! I know another rare bear, but he's a little nicer mannered, I think.
Hello, stranger. I am Mush, and my lifelong dream has always been to be eaten and enjoyed. Will you finally grant my wish and eat me? No. Oh, okay then. Oh, fine, I will, but I'll save first. This doesn't feel good. I feel like Kel has the fewest moral qualms about doing something like this, so let's have him do it. It's wartime, baby. Oh, thank you, stranger. You don't know how grateful I am for this.
You got mush. Wait, is it an item? It is. Can't wait to be eaten. Makes a friend slightly stronger. Alright, Cal, here you go. Mush was full of excitement as he was being chewed. One heart, one juice, one attack, one defense, one speed, one luck. There you go, Kel. Look, as I said in my Kid Icarus playthrough, I love Vor as much as the next guy. There's a time and place, and I can't help but feel that it's neither now nor here. But that disturbing talk aside, oh, hey, there's a whole rightward path here. Yes, I've heard that there's something interesting that goes on in a path that I did not take in here earlier. So, what better time is there than our 100% playthrough? This web is too strong to be cut. That sounds like quitter talk to me. Try again. No, he will not try again. The same go for this one? It does not. Oh, Miwo! At least I think that's who you are. Just woke up slightly, then went back to sleep, I guess. Okay. It's a spider? What? Alright. You and me here is all we need.
Where are you going, Omori? Please don't leave me here.
What does Cal say if I try and leave him? Omori! Think you're forgetting somebody! That's hilarious. Wait, will that happen if I annoy this thing? It seems to.
Omori, I could probably use a little help here.
Righty. These look like the gladiolus flowers that represent Aubrey in Basil's garden. So does it chase you? Oh, yeah, it sure does. Jeepers. Well, this is surely a new interesting place. Hello, check this out. Fire! You won't catch me when I do that, will you? See you later, nerd, I guess. Ignore the sleeping cat flowers. No, don't. Yeah, you mustn't. You simply mustn't. I'm blocking with my friends. Oh, boy, it lunges. You don't like the way it lunges? Okay, light candles, and then cut through things, and then run. Okay, check this out. Speed! I am speed! Aha! I'm blocking with my friends. You can't lunge at me now. Hero will block you. Oh, never mind. If it touches Hero, it's bad for you. Sorry, Hero, I completely sacrificed you there. Interesting that it actually does affect the order in which they rejoin your party. I guess permanently. Maybe just until you swap. I wasn't really paying attention to who was going where. Anyway! Alright, never mind. So it's not like a normal encounter where your friends can block it for you. Just run, basically. No, stop! You must stop! Once you get through one of these web areas, they seem to leave you alone. I did that bad. It's fine. Don't know why anyone would be panicking when it's fine. It's so clearly and obviously fine. Obviously fine? It's obviously fine is what I meant.
Well, there's equipment over here, though, and we want that, don't we? Yeet! Go, 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 go! Okay. A faux tail! What kind of faux tail? Faux cat tail? Not a real tail. Speed plus 15. It's as much as he's already got from the rabbit foot, yes? Yes, so I'm alright without. That's cool. I'm just gonna wait for you to chill out. Oh, you come up here! Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. 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 That's real interesting is what that is. Yeet! Okay, that works. Fine. Cool. Run! Fire! Maybe you keep away from the fire. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't also. Hello! Goodbye. A stump. It's just a stump. It's fine, and it's nothing important. That does have no story relevance whatsoever, obviously. Oh, we could also have gone right from the watermelon to get over here. Neato. And if we make it all the way over here, another web appears is what happens when you make it all the way over here. There's a stranger apparition that has stopped me to see. And a magical bean and a lantern. This lamp was lit recently. Oh. There's a way through there. I figured it was worth checking around since there was a lamp and everything, and that seemed like a small thing to find here for all what we went through. A magical bean where starts battle with a random emotion. I don't think we should be touching any magical beans that make us feel strange emotions we've never felt before. Hello? You have a head or don't? Mari's picnic basket. Alright, maybe we should save this here. Daddy Longlegs. Welcome to the Lost Forest, where you find things you never knew were lost in the first place. Like miracle beans. Or perhaps they're forgotten for a reason. Okay, alright. Well, the instrumentation in this place is super comfortable, so I don't know why I would panic about any of this. Let's have a good old look on through. Oh, it's like Lost Forest, like the Lost Woods. Like there's legitimately, I have to take some kind of special path before anything interesting happens. Oh no. I suppose we all hold secrets. No matter how lost or how deep down we bury them, they find their way back to the other side. Do they indeed? There was a faceless Kel over here? Oh, that's a... Okay, right, sorry. So it's just like there's only going to be one way forward at any point here. Dark Bunny! Ghost Bunny! Die! Oh, they go down pretty fast. Well, now I feel bad. Sorry. I was really hyperactive in the murder of you. And they get all negative colors. I had been told about this unusual place that in Pyrify that I missed. I think this place is maybe referred to as Cat's Cradle. Trying to lose yourself? Or have you accomplished that already? Either way, this is the right place for you. Perhaps that's why you've come here. To finish the job. This journey is too arduous for those faint of heart. Do you wish to leave, children? I will not blame you. Not just yet, anyway. Usually we tend to do things we want, as opposed to things we say we do. I've never been one for wants. I'm more of a need kind of person. I suggest you look for the exit before your needs become more apparent. Interesting theory. Is your head super tiny, or are you holding it? Anyway, so it seems like there's just only one way forward in each room, perhaps. And if you get it wrong, it just brings you back to the start of said room. So left from here, perhaps? This is a way forward. You are still here? You must have either given up or you have fully embraced your fate. A confession, perhaps, but I'm not the one to tell. There was a boy wandering around here before, very similar to you. He went into the darkness and never came out. How regretful it must have been to never find what he was looking for. Be it regret, defeat, or confusion, no one will know. I've seen lost and I have seen blind, but the combination is unsettling. Perhaps you are hiding away from the right way. Morals are lost on the wicked. How does one define malice without intent? Why do you continue down this path when it's most certainly not the right way? Because I want to see what other cool things you say! You say all kinds of cool things! There is an old saying about wasting time when living a life that is not your own. Dreams can feel like that, like this forest. Lost. Sometimes when we hide things from ourselves, we create different truths and eventually forget our way. Have you found yours yet? Or are you still lost? That shadow bunny is getting awfully close to me. Punch it before it kills me. Forget all you will, or try to. Darkness manifests whether you are aware or not.
Hide the inhabitable behind ignorance, and watch your lie fall. The darkness surrounds you, and it is a terrible thing, but your truth has guided you. How much longer can you keep it?
I do appreciate this is addressed to Hero, because he's in front. He's just like, I'm not really sure what you mean, sir. Interesting. Now we're looping dialogue. So I guess time to go carry on killing some more bunnies and hitting other random spots. Other random exits out of this room until we eventually hit one that seems right. Carries us to a new room. Also no clams from these, as they are similarly apparitions and not... Ooh, a pearl! Seemingly apparitions and not physical manifestations. I can go down here. It seems to just keep saying this thing now at this point. As the darkness surrounds you bit. The other characters have been pretty silent for this bit, and this is clearly meant to be addressed to Omori/Sunny, this portion of it, so I wonder if they'll have anything to say in the book about the ghost bunny. I completely missed this whole place the first time. Hostile bunny spirits yearning for revenge. They're still kind of cute, though. I guess you're right about that, Aubrey. Let's try exiting this way! Oh, that seems to be the right way. Or at least a right way. I basically have no reason to fight them. They're not dropping money, and I don't need any more experience, so really I should just ignore them as much as possible. I just keep wondering if maybe if I take them out, like a new path will appear or something weird like that. Probably I have no reason to believe that. That weird, like, drumming sound is actually not part of the music. It is what happens when they talk to you. Let's go this way! This is the beginning again, is it? Well, let's have a bit of a wander around, shall we? I don't really have a good sense. Now I'm kind of confused about how much, whether I've been going the right way the whole way, or if there is no such thing. So right from here seems to always be a bust. Up from here seems to always be a bust. I think left was the way. Because this is a different room. And from here, where did we go? Right? Brings us to this dock. But if you go back at any point, it brings you to... It can bring you to the beginning. So I'm just going to try a whole bunch of paths. I guess I could try actually mapping it out, but... It's weird, because sometimes going the wrong way just puts you at the beginning of the room you were just in, but sometimes it brings you way back to the entire beginning. So it's a little confusing. It's extra confusing in that way. Do the bunnies, I guess, indicate which way you're meant to go? Because I only ever seem to find one in a room, and they always seem to be hanging around the exit that actually leads somewhere. Yes, I think maybe that's a thing. So let's try going down here. Yeah, this is new. Okay, so you're supposed to follow the bunnies is what you're meant to do. Follow the bunnies, everybody! Pursue the ghost bunny! This is all seeming new so far, but I should be throwing my eyes around the room anyway as we go, just in case there's any loot to collect or interesting things. Oh, this is curious. Is there some kind of hidden way around here? Because the bunny is hanging out here. Unless this is just the only exit of this room is up here. Very well. Because I feel like there has to be some kind of conclusion to this. Oh yeah, the music stopped, so this is... We've reached the end, whatever the end is. Oh, this could be a lost pyre, couldn't it? For one of the keys? You have reached the end of the lost forest, but the beginning of the truth. I will tell you a story that has been lost through time. A story about the creation of this reality. In the beginning, there only existed two. The dreamer and his room. You're talking about white space, or perhaps black space. The dreamer grew weary of his room and created a door that led to many different worlds. Walking the path as a visitor to these worlds, the dreamer would come and go as he pleased. Slips and falls, tumbles and drops. The dreamer's curiosity and clumsy exploration eventually led him to a certain world. One not like the others. One painted with chaos and bathed in darkness. The dreamer slowly became filled with dread. Quiet as they may have been, words of malice quietly crept into his mind, whispering lies, secrets, and truths. Powerless to silence the noise, the dreamer manifested benevolent entities in his different worlds. Then he compounded his worlds above the dark realm, sealing it with their combined might.
Yet despite his valiant efforts, the darkness's presence never abated. Even with new allies, the darkness continued to scrape and scratch at the back of the dreamer's mind. The noise might have subsided, but it never went away. The dreamer could run and bury away his fears, but one still has to face his own reflection. What the dreamer had created was something he could not be a part of, something outside himself. The dreamer's own power was his greatest adversary. Knowledge, or the absence of it, would become the dreamer's greatest gift. To truly escape the perils of his own faculty and ascend to a blissful state of ignorance, only then would the noise cease to agitate the dreamer's sanity. So, the dreamer took on another name, and chose to forget himself. From that time on, the dreamer has lived amongst us, simply as an inhabitant of this world, traveling along, blissfully, ignorant of his own fabrication. Children, I must warn you, as with all things that are born in and out of this world, an end will threaten this one, too. Though the dreamer may have subdued the inexorable, the darkness grows still. No bandage can stifle an eternal wound, and there will be a time when its influence will bleed through. Forgetful the dreamer may be of his peril, a peril never forgets to be. Yet the end of this world may be an inevitability. The dreamer is the only one with the ability that can truly set this world free. Check out how I made this fire with my mind. Wasn't that sick? I'm gonna go burn at it now. Peace out.
Well, that was weird, guys.
And naturally, a lost pyre is where was the clue leading us to this very place. Ooh, that is amazingly cool. That sequence. And does give a bit of context to this whole thing. As someone who's played the game before, I got that it was Omori who orchestrated all this, but it wasn't cleared quite how conscious it was until, Sunny, you know what I mean. Until hearing that it was clearly, oh my god, that's terrifying. I only just noticed that. So even though he's somewhat ignorant of it now, sort of. Part of him still obviously remembers, but at the time it was a very conscious choice to hide all that away. Interesting. Like, I'm actively going to shove this problem under the rug. Very cool indeed. And I think this will just bring us all right back to the beginning. Yes, it will. Wow, a lost pyre's flame. If you would take me back, please. Thank you. Carrying on. That's probably worth a save, isn't it? Also, I think I missed a railroad track back here. There it is. What happens if I have a picnic here? Is there some kind of secret scene? Well, not secret, but is there a picnic scene? Yes, there is!
This forest is a lot scarier than the ones near the playground. The one near the playground, there's only one, I guess. And a lot older, too. It does have a mysterious air about it, doesn't it? I heard there used to be a huge library filled with books here. But since no one took care of it, over time the library slowly sank into the ground. That happens to libraries. Who told you that, Mari? Oh, just some shadows here and there. If you focused, you could see them, too. Whatever. Reading is boring. Who wants to read anyway? Where's this library now, Mari? Well, if I were to guess, I'd say it would be right beneath us. Like, underground? Yeah, somewhere around here, probably.
How right you are.
Why am I playing as her? No, I'm not. Sorry, I'm playing as them. But we spawned below it, so I thought the camera was focused on her for a second. That freaked me out.
You're about to get one-turned, punk. Probably not one-turned, but
tickle, tickle, tickle.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Oh, no, you actually did get one-turned.
Take a hike.
No time for you. Made it to the Sprout Mole Colony. Village is what I meant. I do love how it goes. It's the same sprite work and everything, but it goes for the characters. But it still goes from like an isometric perspective to 2D. It's really cool trick. The conviction of Orange Joe. By the way, while I've got a chance, I should go fill out the joke book with any jokes I remember the location of. There's one in the junkyard, one in Orange Oasis, and one in Otherworld. The Cattail Forest, it's called? Cattail Field? You know what I mean. He needed to give the Weeping Willow like 5 jokes before it happened, I think. Like before that quest was kind of fulfilled. I think there were more than 5 jokes in the game. Or there were more than the number of jokes you needed to turn into her in the game.
But you only needed to give her a certain amount, was my recollection. Let's also have a picnic scene here, see if there's any dialogue that can happen. Nope. Or if it is, we already had it. No option for a picnic here. Care package we can also deliver. I respect your decision when you say no. This looks like a job for OMORI. What am I doing here? Sure, I want to cut the wire. Who knows what— oh, God! I see. Right, well, I guess that's for sure damned us out of getting the book completed. But that wasn't going to happen in this route anyway, since we've already missed the early Pluto, so that's alright. Steal all this stuff now. Yay. Oh, there's a joke here, too. I do love how your character turns towards the screen like, ah, whenever the joke gets told. I do want to try and cut this Christmas tree, but I'm gonna make an extra save first. Time to make a new folder. Rename that file 6 to a file 1. Copy all that into the actual save folder. I don't know why I said it like that, sorry. And we have only one save, which I will use to ruin everything by cutting down a Christmas tree. Hiya! Oh my god! Ruin Christmas. It's like all got fiery outside. I gotta press and— I don't want it. I got the Steam achievement. Let's go back. We can always ruin Christmas again if it turns out that you need to do that for some other quest. I kind of highly doubt it. Oh god, everything just catches fire outside when you do that. Here we are. We can sympathize with any one of these. I do agree winter's the best season, but autumn is a close second, and I have to say all of them if I want the achievements. Oh, fall's the best season. You're right. We got a rake and an achievement. Now let's load so we can be a fence-sitting punk and get all the achievements. Obviously what I meant is spring is the best season. I like how the grass hasn't grown yet and there's also no snow. It's my favorite thing. A watering pail. Awesome. I didn't even check what the rake did. Juice plus 10. Embodies the spirit of spring. Naturally what I meant was that summer was my favorite season. I love getting ripped apart by bugs and also dying if air conditioning isn't an option. It's my favorite. The sand, the sun, that's the stuff. Hanging out on the beach is my kind of pastime. Right on, brother. Sunscreen. Achievements have been gotten, okay? I had to sacrifice my dignity and everything I stand for, but we got them. Sunscreen is heart plus 15. And what do the other two do? It's not— I doubt it's gonna really shake up much of my strategy, but just out of curiosity, the rake and the scarf do what? Rake is attack plus 3. So they're all like tiny little charms that don't do a whole lot. So the muffler's gonna be like defense plus 3. Actually, you know, I go back and forth between autumn and winter. I said it was a close second, but really it's like such a close second that I can't even tell if they're tied. But I think winter wins out. The scarf is defense plus 3, right? If I'd want anyone, it'd be the attack up one because we have very few that do attack, so I'll go for the rake. Not that I, again, assume we're ever going to really have any reason to equip it. So 4 Steam achievements in this one episode, 3 from this season, then 1 for ruining Christmas. Some fine progress, but I'd still like to carry this episode to the end of the Sweetheart's Castle at least. And then we'll probably do the next episode would be try to be as thorough as possible on day 2. Real world, after which we'll finally get the chance to get over the fear of drowning, which means we can do a bunch of other collectibles and the boss in Orange Oasis, although I guess you have to go back and around Last Resort and get everyone, which means fighting Jocelyn first anyway. Oh, this does not bring me joy. There's a mirror here. Yay! A very large happy outlet. Because it looks like a little face. The ones in North America, anyway. Although some of mine, well, I guess it depends on the shape. Some of them look a bit unhappy. I never get front row seats. Partially because I'm tall and partially just because, someone come too close to or things are happening. My other cell gave up something for the seats. Show hasn't even started. Sure it has. Someone just died. I came here with my family, but we were separated on the way here. I may never see them again. This one just in a very tiny voice says, yay, sweetheart. It is not alive! Oh my god! Did we ever try running on the treadmills with them also? Can't remember. Let's do it now! Oh my god, Kel is going mad. Hero is like me, not hitting a considerable pace. He's me. Or how long the other three will be able to keep it up. Maybe just forever. Maybe they can just run until they die. Impressive, frankly. I just tried reading all 4 of the jokes we have, too. Weeping Willow. She was not amused. Sorry to keep bringing you back to Otherworld, Pluto. I know you're like an outlaw here. Care package delivered. It's tofu, of course it is. Did you deliver the package? There's a year's worth of tofu in there. I'm sure he'll love it. Man, I miss that guy. In a kind of funny but very disturbing way, it is disturbing that Sweetheart can't comprehend that these are just people who care about him. They're like, oh, she's like, you must be Heroes fans. Actual people, person-to-person relationships just aren't really her thing anymore, at least. This is not fruit punch. Up a special hell for you, my dear. Signed SWH, sweetheart, I guess. Sorry, what's this about? And why don't I remember it? It's like a white padded room. With like dog bowls and stuff. Cardboard boxes for no other reason than to take up space. A vanity, but the mirror makes you look especially unflattering. The telescope, the lens is covered with tape. There's a bunch of books, but all the pages are shut. It's supposed to be Space Boy? For Space Boy, I guess? A beautiful painting of the stars, but it reeks of melting plastic. That's not horrible at all. Here's one of our keys. Let's picnic here. Hero, I have a question for you. Was there any chance in the world that you would have said yes to marrying Sweetheart? What? No way. You know I only have eyes for you, Mari. Ew! Ew is right, Cal. Hero, that's not what I like about you at all. What? It's not? Then what is it? I can't tell you that, silly. It would ruin the magic. Okay. I don't really get it, but whatever you say. Mari, you don't have to worry about Sweetheart at all. Sweetheart is the worst. I can't imagine anyone being in love with her. Wasn't she with Captain Spaceboy, though? Relationships like that are just shallow. You can't compare it to the real deal, like what me and Omori have. Isn't that right, Omori? Omori? He pretend he do not hear it. I've been stuck down here so long I feel like I can barely move a muscle. Eh? What's that face for? Shame we don't log that one away in our logbook. Our joke in our joke book. Successful sentence that was. The I key is my key. Ooh. Enough with this spooky ooh business. Pirates do not moan. Ooh, secret passage here. I don't remember doing this. Hello? It's not alive. Move a muscle thing again. Open this from this side. What's this about? Did we do this before? No, I don't think I found this. What the hell is going on here? Oh boy. Well, there are things to be smashed for tofu, and there's one of these tentacle things here, which I still haven't quite cracked the riddle of, but I'm sure at some point in this playthrough we will. Can't say I'm fond of the fact that this thing has got Aubrey's ribbon, and there are 5 of them, and one on the ground, and one up above. It's just weird effigy we've stumbled across here. And a whole bunch of enemies, too. I'll slay them all! But yeah, we definitely weren't here before. All the little secret places you find when you're being thorough. Speaking of, in this place, at some point we're gonna have to do the whole commissioning the artist thing, and actually see it to fruition. Because we only got like 2 or 3 of them first time, I think. And it was clear there was room for like 5. So I bet there's an achievement there. I think we got an achievement for commissioning him in the first place, but I love how slow this thing walks because it's got like halberd taped to its face. Either way, we've got things to do anyway. Yeah, I don't love all the weird skeletons we're finding here. A bunch of weapons here, an assortment of lethal weapons. One of them is missing. So it is, huh. Ooh, jam packets though. Neat. I guess never mind about this place. I should be marking down the tentacles as well, shouldn't I? Realistically speaking. Going to write, there's a tentacle at the murder room in the Eternal Dungeon. And the bulbs, for that matter, I should write down. So we definitely weren't there. I got to thinking because there were some rooms here that we didn't end up going. So there's one in the sort of southwest as well that's got a Jash in it that I assume we'll be able to sell us stuff. I feel like we did get to that one, though. And which ladder would that be? It would be, like, this one? Oh, it must be. Because we don't have that one yet. Oh, sorry, no, this is that, but then how is the other one? I don't know. Anyway, I got sent to the dungeon for smuggling, but old habits die hard. I said I got some choice goods for sale, patron. Let's have a look-see. Tofu, Jack's, chicken wing, tasty soda, mango smoothie, poacher book, life jam. Thanks for offering. Wow, you don't mind if I take what's in these jars here, do you? They're not yours or anything? Good. Thanks, pal. Right, where were we? Pro dodge! No, never mind. There's gonna be another like thing where you can walk straight through a wall around here or something. With the button there that will deactivate those spikes, it almost seems like you're meant to come in from the top somehow. What if it's south from here? That would place it like down into this next room somehow, like over here? It's north of this one, so it's like up in the wall somehow around all this point. Like right here. I checked all the whole wall and there was nothing. There's a bunny with candles for ears over there. Pyong! It's a bunny noise, sure. Why not? I love how the leaves on her mask like go flapping about when she smashes with the baseball bat. That's cool. Right, you can change all these statues. I wonder if there's anything you can actually get out of doing that. Like if there's some order he's meant to put them at some point. It seems like something this game would do. Harold Winks? Wait, but with the helmet? Anyway, it's probably an achievement for getting this completely wrong as well. Right to guess. Let me give it a try getting it, just not even trying with it. But I'm going to save first. So let's try just not doing anything at all. It might be that even if this is something that could help eventually, the only achievement you get out of it would be when the actual scene happens. They're all just completely asleep. Hey, I think they sound fine. Especially for singing in their sleep, this is mighty impressive. Okay, it was a less than awe-inspiring ending. Excuse me, professional. For me, seems like you barely did anything. What if I just botch it 3 times in a row? What do you think about this, Omori? Nothing? Aubrey? Anyone? Hero? Any thoughts about this? Guards? Just disgraceful singing is what it is. Thank you for your time. We'll make do with what we have. It makes a little weird random vocalization whenever you speak to them. Right, so I'll reload it and try and do it but good. My ultimate hope would be to sort of do every side quest as best as we can in the main file I've got going here. We can always come back later. So that's why I'm keeping these files, so we can always come back later and mess things up that we did well, and vice versa if need be. I know exactly what to do. Alright, now I'll just try my best to not mess this up. Yes, splendid work! Just gonna try and do it well 3 times in a row. Damn it, I messed it up in the middle. My fingers got twitchy. They still said yes, splendid, so I guess that's probably as good as it goes. Let's do the third time right as well. Do the third time good. Trying to mash Z while also tapping right and left in succession like this is kind of like a bit of like a pat in the head, rubbing the tummy situation for me. I'm not multitasking well, but my hands are not cooperating. It'll do, I guess. Okay. You got the best rank on all 3, so that's probably good. I can feel comfortable saving that. Thank you for your time. We'll try to make do with what we have. Do you want to take a bite of the cake? Let's go do that after we save, shall we? That's the sound of drum mix. Sorry? Can I have it again, please? 1 second, please. Run that by me again? That's the sound of drum mix. The more you know. There's fries in one of these 2, and peach soda in the other. Yeah, there's the fries. I remember getting fries because fries are the best. I want to dance too, but no one will be my partner. But what if you dance with me? Sure! Okay, I won't disappoint you. Go on, Cal. We believe in you. Look at him, the boy's got feet. Wouldn't you know it? Absolutely impressive work, Cal. That was so much fun. What is this feeling? My heart is racing so fast. Thanks. No problem. That healed us for reasons beyond me. Just gonna really quickly see if anything happens. What happens with everyone dancing with them. I assume it's the same thing, basically, but just in case. This is the time for grinding out random things to try. Their bow ties cover up their mouths. Yep, didn't seem to do anything especially out of the ordinary, doing it with everyone else. Seems to heal you regardless. That was fast. We've actually taken damage. It's the first time that's happened in a while. Just to return to what I was saying before, perhaps if you completely flub the conducting sequence where you're throwing tomatoes at them and they're really bad at the song, then maybe like when it comes time for them to actually sing it, Sweetheart like kills them all or something. I could see there being like a funny scene that happens then. You know, funny and disturbing like most of this game is. The little quiet sweetheart laugh in the background. Another pearl. Poetry by Sweetheart. Is that the interesting book that we can give to, what's his dude? Maybe not. I can't remember. Stealing literally everything. We could just sleep in her bed? Ah! That's the stuff. We found a body pillow. Oh no! I was just about to say that that's like a huge flex. Just like take someone's bed out of nowhere, but I'm sorry, huh? It's a weapon. I guess for Aubrey. Because it's like large. Life-sized and huggable yet suspicious. It's of herself. Puts your luck down a bunch, but being that it's sweethearts, gives you some heart. Oh, it's more damage than what we've got. May as well put it on for now, although I'm going to be swapping it for the bust sometime soon. Well, that's uncomfortable, I guess. I mean, you know, again, self-love, sure. We get another cake we can take a bite out of. Good to know Sweetheart has the same eating habits that I do. Tea time, which does what? Gives everyone juice? Heals some of A Heart's friend in juice. Or okay. I think we have tons of items now, so I'm not quite as worried about that. But the teapot is any better than baking pan? Gives you more juice. Attack stays the same. You lose a tidbit of heart. 30 more juice is quite good, though. So I'll have that. Flamingo wasn't here before, was it? Am I losing my marbles? I couldn't have sworn that thing was not there priorly. Okay. Let's have a bite of this here cake, shall we? Oh, it took me to a magical place. Okay. Alright, sure. Somewhere in Firefly Forest, I guess. And a strawberry cake will take me back? Oh, that makes me feel so unsafe. Who knew cake had such dimensionally oscillating properties? Oh, there are a lot of people. This is awkward. I see. Sorry about it. We can, we all fit as if we just occupy the same square now and again, you know. Anyway, I'll get out. Which floor are you guys going to? There are only 2 floors. Well, if that cake took us there, then I'm sure the cake over here will take us somewhere equally safe. Let's chow down. Hey, Lala! It smells like the ocean, you say. Is it going to take us to Last Resort somewhere? Oh, it is, kind of. To where we got jam packets. Also, good. Cake is fine and safe for consumption and other things. Alice in Wonderland, eat your heart out. Eat your heart out's a very weird expression. Doesn't really mean anything. I'm sure that didn't alter our life forever. Probably I can save with that having happened. Right, next I want to try ruining the cake, which I think is the thing that happens over here. No, this is the library. Good pink, bad everything else. There's another cake here. Seems like maybe the cake's all just kind of... Ooh, that sparkly book is probably the one that we need for Demi. Sorry. Of course, the cake baconing happens at a little place called over here. This is the art gallery. Well, I may as well go around and talk to everyone and gather anything that can be gathered here while we have a chance. Thank you. A second one? Thanks! The statue is made of the crystallized tears of Sweetheart's enemies. Wow, I am beyond moved by this work. The unabashed display of this artist's immense ego is truly breathtaking. Basket case. I didn't know I was in this game. These paintings have awakened something in me. I hope it's not permanent, says gluten. Let's take the ramen from that, it's probably fine. Moment of Sweetheart. Somehow the best one, in terms of the pun. But they're all kind of brilliant. Anyway, I'll be having this thing. You know what it is. Oh, right, and that's one of the things, so I can see an event here. Go into the hole? Hell yeah, let's go into the hole. It's a good thing I saved. Okay, Oh, this looks an awful lot like Basil's room. His real room, it is. Okie doke. These are all the real world photographs covered in Sharpie marker as Sonny had done before Basil tried to fix them. I mean, they're not that covered up. I guess that's quite good. Which is cool because the fact that he like scribbled all over them with a marker. Whenever certain things attack you in this game, there's like that scribbly animation that comes. Basil's photo album. And I think that's probably all we're going to be able to do here before I have to leave. Neat. That was cool. I'm glad I didn't forget this time. Oh, and there's a face in the wall here. Didn't even notice that. Ha-bonk! They'll take us out back. Oh, nope, just in a little side room. Jam packets! We got tons of them now. Ah, I'm in a jar! I'm in a jar! Help! Send help! 7 of them. Sweet. Not to mention 2 Dino Jam and then 48 normal life jam. I'd say we're well prepped for any fight we come across. Okay, and a hall of framed faces. Ah, I can pose on this thing. Yay! I have become art! Good for me! Well, that was worthwhile. But where do you go to do the cake thing? Because I want to mess that up before I forget to do it. No, it must be down. No, up even. No, wait, well... Where is it? Maybe it's on the right side, but I could have sworn it was not. Sure it is, my memory just sucks. Wait, hang on a sec. Do the guards only notice you when if you smash stuff? No, I'm not sure why it is they noticed us sometimes, but not others. I'll have that coconut. Can I learn juice me? Are you sure this is what you want to do? You're doing great. I'm pretty sure this is salt and this is cheese. It's got a bunch of that garden soil, that'll do. What the heck did you put in here? A lot of dirt, really. That's a fairly appropriate reaction to just eating a pile of dirt. So I believe we got an achievement for killing them the first time. Let's try killing all of them. Oh, wait, that's not what we're doing. That's not what I said. Pay attention next time. Flour and eggs together. Right away, sir. Boom, bam. Hey, what are you doing? That's not what I said. Oh, does it just not let you mess this up? Seems to just take it back every time you do this. So you do have to actually do it right at this point. I see. I assumed you were going to be able to go through all 4 of them. When you guys even have garden soil in your kitchen. Sorry, I got it. You wanted chicken. 2 chickens, in fact. Ah, some strawberries. I'll be taking those things. What are you doing? Come back here. So let me load that and not kill anyone. I thought that was going to be another situation like the different seasons moles, where like you get like 4 achievements in a row just by messing that up. Anyway, let's do it right now. There we are. Marvelous, just as I expected. I'll have that frying pan, thanks. Now, juice me is a neat skill, but since I've got him with rally, the rally's like the extreme juice me. And coconut gives him more attack and juice, so let's definitely have that on. As for you and your frying pan, 1 more point of attack and a handful more health. I think we'll be alright with the juice. 30 extra juice is 1 more mesmerize. Ah, I've been spotted! Please don't tell anyone I'm here! I just like to get in the pantry. I mean, who doesn't? Yeah, sure, it's fine. Oh my god, it disappeared. Oh, what's with this door? I don't remember this being here before. No, I have been here. I want you to know what, I'm full up on files again, so we're gonna have to make a 5th folder. The cage is up around here somewhere, isn't it? There's a cage with the letter J in it, is it? A bed for smart moles smells like dirty laundry. I don't care to imagine why. There's 2, like, brothers having an argument or something at this point, and I can't remember, there's like some option it gives you. Sort de ma chambre, j'appellerai les flics. Get out of my room or I'll call the cops. Oh, Francois, I can't understand a single word you're saying, but you're so dreamy. Oh no, now we know their names. This was Linda, this was Jeffrey, this was Sal, and this was Jim's. Did you say Sal's lost weight? How can that be? Now he looks like 6 times the height. Strawberry cake that smells like garbage. Oh, we're headed to the junkyard, are we? Oakley dokley. My jam packets. All right, smash that cage. Bam. And I'll be having that. Was it J? Was that the letter? Ooh. Firefly Forest ought to be lit up a bit more on the map now. Ah, still not quite. There gotta be a lot of... Oh, well, Sprout Mole Town maybe is more where we're counting as being right now. Don't kid yourself, Cretin. I'm gonna be the one to marry, sweetheart. Oh, other Sprout Mole for sure. Oh, woe is me. I mourn for my lost brother. With his looks, I already know it'll be off to the dungeon with him. Just like our late 3rd brother. I got a bow tie. Sweet. What does that do? You mean I stole a bow tie? For defense. Nice. Just as defensive as a flashlight. Which is how I've always thought of bow ties as being. You're sleeping outside of your bed, just at the foot of it. Right, cake bakeified. Let's carry on. Sorry about it. I don't think there really is a way to mess up the one with the colors. If you're talking to someone who is wearing pink, then it just doesn't ask them to come with you. And if you don't have all the people you're supposed to ask to come with you, then I think they just say, go get them. So it's not like the cake where we could mess it up, I don't think. Thou shalt not pass! Well, right, let's head to the theater. And there's an uncomfortably realistic sweetheart doll here. Hey, I want some popcorn? Sure. Yeah! Here you go!
May we all have that much passion for our jobs. Let's have some tea and watch a movie, shall we? Yes. Sophistication. Right. Short. Front flip over dinosaur. Dinosaur's wearing an eye patch. There's a sprout mole at the top. Sprout mole gets set on fire when Sweetheart does a quadruple front flip over it. Is this the whole film? Oh no. Anyway, enough of that. I suppose it's a harmless bit of action drivel. Entertaining for infants, but easily forgotten in an afternoon. Ah, it's now Sweetheart's chair. There's more like it. Oh, never mind, we just ate all our food and then left. Be quiet, this is my favorite movie! An elaborate flower arrangement, it comes off as a bit pompous. You know, unlike everything else in this castle. Ooh, I have a question for you. You think ghosts would be considered a gas? I didn't, but now I wonder. Good, bad, I don't understand what it was trying to tell me. Oh, there's another book over here. Wait, what happens if I just ask everyone to join me? What are you doing? That's probably also a esteemed guest. Okay, I'm just gonna try it on everyone anyway. I didn't realize that the mask, like, narrows its eyes when he does that. Oh no, I do remember there are like 3 books you gather from here. Are they the books that you give to Demi? I can't remember. That sounds right somehow. The laws of this land are cruel. Right, well I did try every pink one, but it just says the same thing each time. Nothing seems to change there. Snag these books. You got a book? There's purple, like I can equip it. Where gains more speed in battle. Neat. I remember that being a thing. An interesting book. It's interesting. As for this one, it'll just be a poetry book or something, right? Yes. Completely forgot about the one that's just book that you can equip. But interesting book is surely the one we give to Demi for that quest. And as for this cake, smells like a beet. Vast forest, I guess? Orange oasis somewhere? I'm not sure. Oh. Conga Island. News to me. What the hell's going on here? You got me. This is the most humanic thing I've ever seen in my life. There weren't even any jam packets here. Alright, cool. I'm happy I did that, to be honest. That's made my life much more full and worthwhile. Whoa, what? There's a secret passage here? Oh, cool. I was just running into random walls. Sure. Let's have a look. Hopefully he doesn't give me some kind of big yes or no choice that I would have wanted to say before. Oh, there are spooky whisperings. I've found a bad place, everybody. What is this about? Hi. Oh, that's the same noise that the Daddy Longlegs made. You are brave to speak to me, young ones. Tell me, are you enjoying Sweetheart's castle? That girl, she was an elaborate one. This dwelling, it takes the shape of one's deepest desires. A place to return to. Somewhere to call home. Sweetheart came to me a long time ago, a poor girl from the desert, and begged me on her knees to make this place hers. I gave her what she desired. A castle full of riches, servants for her to command, a stage for her to flaunt her power. Yet, she still wants more. It must be a curse. Soon, she will leave and not return. I know this. And when I have deemed that she has found her home elsewhere, I will look for a new owner. At that time, return to me, you with the empty eyes. Your soul is split, but you can only choose one path. It will be interesting to see what you will make of this dwelling. Okay, neat. I didn't know anything about that. I was just running into random walls because it looked interesting. I'm astonished I didn't try that wall in the main playthrough ever. It looks so like there's something there. Okay, let me write that down to return to that. And at that point we can make the castle into one of 2 things? Is that what they're saying? Cool. Cool, my favorite. Does every area have some kind of like shadowy figure like that in the Daddy Longlegs that give you some big lore dump and spooky stuff happens? Or have I just
stumbled across 2 in one episode, simply by running into every wall that looks even slightly suspicious. Right now I get to go out into the courtyard, which is where there's that dungeon full of bears that has the teddy bear in it, and maybe a few other things that I neglected to do. Well, I did the teddy bear thing, our main playthrough, I'm pretty sure, but maybe some other things that are worthwhile doing anyway. I can throw a claim to a fountain here. Let's throw a few. See how that goes. Let's throw 10. Last time I threw 10 into a body of water, a spirit appeared and told me to tell it a joke, so that was an enriching experience I could go for again. This is not fruit punch is all it says now. I put 9 into it and it wouldn't let me do any more. Huh. Neat. Can't wait to see this whole map finally colored in. It's gonna be so pretty. 7 is a seriously weak initiative roll from the entire party, I gotta say. I like playing low dex builds too, but seriously, what the hell? Aubrey's little hat. Like fedora with a bow on it. Orbital strike, fair enough. I do love Aubrey and Hero having a little tea party, and then Omori and Cal are like, nah, we'll sit this one out. That's not really our thing. The horse's back is... No, like there's a herald sitting in between the horse front and back. That's hilarious. Oh. I was just trying to see if Omori could cut the vines, but... Oh, it's creepy. It's creepy. You look through and creepy things are there. Oh, the way the music just stops dead. That's freaky. How often does that happen? Maybe it's a one-time thing. Yeah, well, that definitely my heart stopped. It skipped a beat or two. I was just trying to see if he was able to cut the vines or not. I tried to picking Sweetheart to see what would happen instead of Tofu. They said, well, I was thinking about Tofu, but you're right, I should have been thinking of Sweetheart. That's really funny. I love that Tofu appears twice in that list, but not, like, consecutively. It's like Tofu or Sweetheart or... Nah, maybe Tofu. I don't know. Those little birdhouses with the red eyes poking out are mighty spooky. Mushroom? What does mushroom do? Let's save before taking a bite of the unusual looking mushroom. Hey, look! This game takes some inspiration from and look, I've played I know what happens when you take bites out of odd mushrooms. You have a very, very bad with an apparition of your saying that everyone in which is you would... Spoilers. I don't want that. Although granted, we've been eating some psychedelic cake recently, so a mushroom, who cares? Chow down, friends! Oh! Is this how you get the bulb ability? Hey yo! Bulbous one! Your eyes. They tell me that you yearn to learn. Excellent! Excellent, excellent, excellent. I will teach you. Come. Okay. Bulbous one would be me, yes? That's how Basil thinks of him. You have come! Excellent. Now observe. The hard bulbs like the one behind me hold creatures like me. However, we are unable to escape by our own means. With a very specific and intricate cutting technique, one would be able to release us from our buddy fate. However, this technique takes years, perhaps even decades, to master. If you agree to learn it, there's no telling how long this will take. Yet with time, I believe you will do great things. Are you ready to take on the challenge and become my disciple? Been ready, man. OMORI trained for a long time. Excellent! Excellent, excellent, excellent. You have grown so much, unlike this bulb behind me. Now cut it, using your perfected technique so that it may live. Sure, I'll give it a try. At last, I'm free! Excellent, excellent, excellent. Take this, it's a gift from me. You got a dandelion. Can I bounce on your head like a normal mushroom also? Excellent! Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yep, boing! Figured so. Thank you! Ugh. Sorry about the indignity. Excellent, 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 excellent. Cheers! There you go, that's how you do the bulb thing, is just in a mushroom over here. If that ain't worth a save. Marvelous, we've got some stuff to track down now that we got that. Oh, a pearl, I don't remember that being there. Sure, Basil's flowers are doing alright in our absence. Oh, I can throw the clams in here again. Oh, the clams weren't what made the pearl appear, were they? No, I guess not. Huh. Wonder what's up with that. It's like over time, it's like it's putting the clams that I did put in there has over time built me up some kind of like luck or something. And as I'm wearing it out, I guess I can go put more clams in? I'm not really sure what's going on there. Sweetheart's gonna be mighty unhappy when she learns how many of her topiaries we destroyed.
Didn't notice that, if I'm honest. That scared the crap out of me. Sorry. Didn't think that one through really at all. Okay, what's here again? Is this where the bears are? Is it time for bears? It's time for bears! The trapped creatures need your help. The creatures are restless. The I can't even say it. The trapped creatures need to be freed. Well, they can't get me if I hide in this corner and never back up such that— oh god! I like how it's all like, the creatures are restless, they need to be freed, only you can help them, and then it's like, they immediately all just come to kill you as soon as they're free. Not one of them tries to just leave. Right, there we go. We got Jack? Jack. Sorry? Oh, like a jack-o'-lantern, right, isn't it? That'll be a Kel weapon, I guess. Yeah. Please, call me Jack. Oh, Lantern is my father's name. More attack, but less of everything else. I'll be alright without, thanks. It's a Jack attack. Combo meal, jam packets. Ooh, good stuff. Combo meal. Foxtail and jam packets. But is the teddy bear not in here? Oh, hello. Yes, this looks important. The scratch mark on the— can it be smashed? Oh no, there's another scratch mark over there. Wait, I could have sworn this is where you got the teddy bear from. Did one of them drop it? Sproutmole mask made of Sproutmoles. It is true, I guess. Oh, that's called the pyramid key. Actually, there's a pyramid on it. And the foxtail. There's a faux tail and a foxtail. A real foxtail! Speed increases with more energy. I see. Oh, now I feel like real dumb. I could have sworn it was the teddy bear you got from here. Maybe you get it from somewhere around here. And that's just why I made the mistake. Anyway, we killed some bears! How many jam packets do we have now? It's gotta be like 12 or something. 11. But I had thought that the bears were what was in the trapdoor over here. Sorry. I thought the bears were what was in this trapdoor here. So if it's not them, then is this the one that goes to that other— oh, it is exactly that. I see. That's very convenient. I forgore about that. Sorry. Just jelly inhaling donut. I don't remember all these pearls lying around here. Dear sweetheart, I love you so much. Let us have kids and spend the rest of our lives together. I would like that very much. Thank you. The thank you was capitalized. Oh, that rattling noise, I thought that was in real life for a minute. That was freaking me out. And the buckets point don't go away until after this sort of chapter, I believe. So this is more or less a, do this boss before that quest kind of goes down. And there's the teddy bear. I was wrong. I somehow thought it was in the bears area. Ah, you fight a bear here for it. I see that. Now I understand why I was confused. There was a bear lying on the floor in Sweetheart's basement, which is troubling. I found a teddy bear. Apparently it was that bear. Sweetheart, ooh, are my queen. I love and appreciate everything. Ooh, do more than anything. Anything. Please respond. Lovely sweet hair, you are my love. Please visit my home. It is ready for ooh. I have avoided you since the first moment I laid my eyes on you. Please be mine for Fiover. Please be mine Fiover. Okay? It's like written in the exact same like weird rhetorical questions and everything that actual people who try to get like dates online is like. I mean, try to get dates online where there's clearly no reason to expect that is warranted. I don't have beef with people who dating online. That's fine. Interesting. My latest file is like 20 kilobytes more than any of the other ones. I wonder if I did something funny to make that happen. Now here comes the sweet fart fight. Sorry. And you can skip certain sequences right before the boss fights, which is really nice. I understand in RPG Maker, it's very hard to actually make skippable cutscenes as such, because all the cutscenes are technically, unless it's literally a video file, done in engine. So you would have to literally just manually, when you skip it, move every person to their right place, basically, after. Or like teleport you to another room that has it all set up that way. So the fact that they let you skip it, even the cutscenes right before the bosses, is an amazing boon, really, and one I will be eternally grateful for. It definitely makes retrying hard bosses quite useful. Not that even on what the pacifist run did, we really didn't die all that much generally. I wouldn't have said. Anyway, nice job, sweetheart. Excellent damage. Really putting the screws to me now. Are we in a one-turner? Is it time to one-turn this fool? Hey, Unc! Come on, Aubrey, sure that I'll take it down. Ah, not quite a one-turn.
but pretty close. Dun, 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 bam, 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 ba-da-dum, bam, oh, it's so good. It's so good. All right, get body pillowed, nerd. How's it feel getting beaten into submission with a body pillow of yourself? That'll be one for the out of context compilation. Oh, which you haven't seen yet. Shh. I don't know if we are allowed to leave after this, or if it forces you to go do the stuff with the library yet. If it forces you to do that, then that's where this episode's gonna have to end, I suppose, because I'm gonna have to cut over to the daytime thing, which we're gonna set aside for another episode. But if it lets me wander around, I'm gonna go do some of the other like do Roscoe's little commission, and now that we have the bulbs, try and do some of that stuff as well. Have I mentioned that I love that we're back in our seats for this scene? Like, we were just fighting to the death, and then now that the drama's back up, we're like, ooh, hell yeah. I'm gonna watch. Space Boy's got a little star in his cape, how have we never noticed that? Everyone's follow-ups have improved. That's neat. Listen, Omori, at some point his attack again gives him like multiple attacks. Oh, okay, no, good. Does let me leave, so I can do a bunch of other questing before we finish this episode off. BED, aka the Better Exhaustion Destroyer. It's got a cute little quilt on it. I do appreciate the blackmail is in like an actual like mail envelope. Contains details of Rosa's dark past. She used to be a hero fan. Do that with like a cigar, or was it just like a little blowtorch? From this we get the sweetheart bust, which is cool with me since I've given Aubrey the binoculars. She can use it without fear or trepidation. Those are accuracy, speed, and her max health, but for that bumped attack power, I'm all for it. I want her to be max barbarian. Right, what other quests can we maybe take on right now? There may be some jokes I could get that I haven't done yet, but I could go turn in these 2 quests in the woods, so let's go do that. And we can explore around for any opportunities we have to use the bulb at the moment. I should have been writing them down as well. I've written down 2 now. Now there's one in Vast Forest and one in Orange Oasis, so I'm gonna go give them a try right quick, but I'm certain we found more, and there probably is even one around here, actually, that I've just sort of dismissed out of hand. Here's your bear of Teddy. There you are. Now you can have a most wonderful tea party. If it starts to, like, decompose and stuff, don't worry about it. That's what I say about it. Thank you for the rubber duck. I remember getting a rubber duck last time. Oh, the bear's alive. Never mind, it's fine. Sorry, why would it decompose when it's alive and clearly always was? Cute rubber duck. Doesn't like you very much. Plus 7 defense. Beats a hard hat. Sorry, rubber duck, suck it up. This book ought to be more your speed. Capture your interest, maybe a hint more. A deep poetry book. Thanks. That's the one that makes you always start sad, I assume? Yes, indeed. We also find homework later that does something similar, does it not? Anyway, those 2 quests are wrapped up. I think what I'll probably do is I'll just grab the bulb that is in the Vast Forest, and then I'll grab the bulb that's in Orange Oasis, and I'll probably call that episode here. 4 achievements was it we got? Just the 3 from the seasons and then the Christmas thing? Which is funny, because those were the 2 activities we did in this one video that were, like, extremely low effort. Oh my god, the flowers! The flowers! Oh, golly! You were in that castle for a while. Gaining some heart from all this as well. Some heart gain for 2 of the 3 of us. Nice. Bulb time! Gosh, sure feels nice here. Want to join us, Omori? Sure, why not? That sounds like fun. Ah, the stars shine brightly overhead. Don't have a care in the world. Well, I wouldn't characterize it like that exactly. Oh, Omori learned to observe. Why not? What do we say that does again? Tells you what one person's gonna target next time or something. Predicts who a foe will target next turn. Yeah. Shouldn't be a problem for us. You guys still haven't found Basil yet? You guys are such losers. Let me know if you find him, okay? I just want to know that he's safe. I'll try and remember. I can't believe it only just occurred to me that the whole pinwheels visual motif, if you will, that keeps coming back is because Aubrey used to plant them everywhere, and occasionally still does. Bulb! At last I'm free! Dandelion, thank you! Yep, we go. A bunch of tulips. Oh, we saw some of you in the Orange Oasis Dino Dig site, didn't we? Squeak? What do you think the one in the light's gonna do? It's gonna be like, squeak! All uppercase and bold. Was there a noise from the right ear, or was that my imagination? No, I think it was just my headphones creaking. Alright, let's check the one in the light! Squeak! Oh, okay, never mind, nothing abnormal. Of course. Why would there be something abnormal? To be honest with you, I kind of expected there to be like a key or something up here. Maybe there's some order to hitting them that I don't understand yet. No problem anyway. To Orange Oasis. You know, one thing I will say is that in the faux facts book, we have a gap early on here, which is kind of unusual. Right after Big Strong Tree, right before the space world stuff, like the other world stuff. And initially I thought that was the question mark version of Pluto, because that happens like right the second you climb the ladder, except that he goes in like the bosses category down here, which must mean that this other one is like a normal enemy of some description. We're pretty sorted in the middle here, though. Not seemingly too many hidden enemies around this portion. We'll figure it out before the end of this playthrough for sure anyway, but to be clear, I'm not asking you, I'm wondering aloud. You're still saying you're gonna get up soon? Let's take the train again. Oh yes, that's right. The second time around it just skips that sequence. Sprolling! Thank you for the dandelion. Yep, we go! Onto the cake! And now we get to say hello to you. How do you do, buckaroo? Name's Mr. Outback, and I was busier than a moth in a mitten traveling around the world in my youth. If you have my favorite new idiom. Nowadays, I'm more reserved, or metaphor anyway. I stand on a cliff and give advice to those who are willing to ask. Them folks who've been here long, they know more than they're letting on. We got a third eye, you could say, a sixth sense. You get my drift? You three purple-haired friends are full of love and spirit, but you, dark-haired kiddo, your aura's all cattywampus. It's all dark and twisted, and it ain't mellowing down anytime soon. You got a real journey ahead of you. Now, that's not to discourage you, boy. Everyone's got their own journey, and I'd be obliged to help y'all on yours. I can answer a handful of questions, so ask away if you desire.
Where's Basil?
Well, your friend ain't here is all I can say, but I think you know you have a way of knowing that answer. When someone looks for the truth, the world will create a set of keys, and those keys, they'll take a different form depending on the person's will. You know what your keys look like, don't you? Just press Q. And that's all she wrote! Did you want me to tell you more about something else? Interesting. I had said in the main playthrough that I was a little freaked out by how close I came to not realizing that the keys were important to the story, but here they go basically telling you that they're that important to finding Basil, so good you know, if only I had just looked around and taken a bite of a suspicious mushroom.
Where am I?
Hooey! That's a good one! And where do I start? Well, this place has been around since the beginning of time, I reckon. It looks different to everyone. This time around, it's pretty colorful. Cutesy, for the most part. Not to mention pretty damn big. That's a powerful imagination you got there, kiddo. And that's all she wrote.
How old are you?
Don't you know not to ask old folks that? I'd say give or take 33,000 years, though. Sorry, 33,000. But it's not like that matters all that much at this point. What if I say ask nothing? Ask nothing. You don't want to know nothing from an old geezer like me? Well, whatever floats your boat, but I'll be here, rootin' and tootin' for you. Whatever you say, pal. Wishbone! Makes user start happy? No, what'll it be? It'll be like luck, right? Like a crap load of luck. Yeah! Cool. Sorry, what was the description on that? For all your wish-making needs. There you go. Marvelous. Well, we made some pretty fabulous progress this time around. I would say that next episode we're probably going to be heading to it's just going to be the whole real world day, not unlike the one we had earlier. Episode EX2, I think it was. We're just going to head to the real world and try and tackle as many quests as possible. We're going to do all the renewable jobs. That is, unless, of course, I can think of something to do in Headspace before then. But unless I suddenly remember the location of a bulb or something, I think we're going to be all right to just carry on. But the next time we're here is when we head down to Last Resort and everything yet. So not only are we going to get to be able to swim, so we can go back and do the Orange Oasis boss and a bunch of other side stuff. We're gonna get, Hero's gonna get his VIP access to the sub club, and we're gonna have, of course, all the quests and stuff that we can do down in Last Resort and everywhere. So things is gonna open up pretty majorly. In particular, I believe I know of some secret bosses, so to speak, that can take place within Humphrey. At least 3 come to mind. So there's a thought. And of course, we can finish up the ghost party. And I have to assume that at some point around there's some quest that I neglected to do earlier that will permit us to understand what the tentacles are about, just as we have learned what the bulbs are about now. By fine progress. Oh, we've hit a precise 50% of the achievements now, which is awesome. Ah, see? Whose favorite season is summer? No one's. Winter. Winter is the best season, 21.1% of people, whereas the other three, it's literally in the order in which I ranked them and everything. I'm right by popular vote. The majority are never wrong, okay? It's just the way the world works. That's actually quite interesting, though. My impression was that most people's favorite season is summer. I guess I'm all the way wrong about that. Once again, my apologies for the weird video format. It's just the way of this playthrough. That's been about a 3 hour and 40 minute recording for me, but I don't know how long it'll be for you. Hopefully closer to just about an hour. I've been able to keep most of them to around an hour and a half at max so far, so... Next time to the real world! But this roaring around at max level is one heck of a power trip, I tell you that. So that is all for now. Next video on the channel is going to be some more Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice, and thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! Killer has been revealed. How am I supposed to respond to this? Unjustifiable, of course. Now you tell. Retract your confession, now! It is not yet time for your cross-examination. Who cares about that?